I'm 82 years old, and only now, looking back, can I finally see clearly what I never wanted to admit. That man never loved me.
He chose me because I was obedient, because I cooked well, because I never complained, because I was useful. 53 years of marriage. And what did I get in return? Silence, indifference, and a house that was always clean. My name is Margaret. I married Harold in 1961. I was 29 years old. He was 6 years older, worked at a factory, and had a smile that felt like a promise. Back then, you didn't question things. You got married, took care of the house, and were grateful to have a roof over your head. But there is a tremendous difference between a woman who is loved and a woman who is needed. It took me decades to understand that difference. And by the time I did, it was far too late to change anything. From the very first month of our marriage, the rules were set, without anyone ever saying them out loud. Dinner had to be on the table by 6. The children couldn't make noise when he came home tired. His clothes had to be ironed, the house kept tidy, the bills paid on time. Everything was my responsibility. And I managed all of it. We had 3 children. I raised all 3 almost entirely on my own because Harold was working. When the kids got sick in the middle of the night, I was the one who got up. When there was a school meeting, I was the one who went. When someone needed advice, they came to me. Harold showed up at Christmas, and in the family photos, he smiled as if he had been there all along. I tried to get close to him, many times. I would make a special dinner, put on a nice dress. He barely looked up from his newspaper. One evening, I sat beside him on the sofa and said, "Harold, do you love me?" He turned the page of his newspaper and answered, "You're here, aren't you?" That was the answer I got, and I convinced myself it was enough. When our youngest left home, the silence became impossible to ignore. It was just the 2 of us. And then it became clear we had nothing to talk about. We never did. The children were the subject. The house was the subject. Without them, there was nothing. I began to realize I didn't know that man. 50 years by his side, and I didn't know what his dreams were, what he was afraid of, what truly made him happy. And he didn't know me either. He never asked. In those last years, I would serve dinner for the 2 of us, and we'd eat in silence. He died in 2019, sitting in his favorite armchair with the television on. At the funeral, people came to tell me what a good man he was, a good father, a good husband. I smiled, because I had learned very early to smile while I was falling apart inside. I'm not telling this story so you'll feel sorry for me. I'm telling it because I know there are women listening right now who are living exactly this. Women who wake up every single day to serve someone who will never once ask how they are. Women who confuse being needed with being loved, just like I did. Real love asks. Real love shows up. Real love sees you, not just what you produce. Harold never saw me. He used me. And for a long time, I believed that was all I deserved. Today, at 82, I know I deserved so much more. I just hope you find that out before you reach my age. But before I go, I need to ask you something. Do you know a woman like this? A mother, a grandmother, a neighbor? Someone who spent her whole life serving and was never truly loved? Or maybe you are living this right now. Tell me in the comments, because these stories need to be heard, and the women who live them deserve to know they are not alone.
If this story touched you in any way, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. I'm Margaret, and this was my story.